At 6:03 a.m., you scream to life so loudly that apartment 8B calls city enforcement before the crumbs even move. You are a 1998 Turbomon 9000, 23 pounds of cracked plastic, chrome hose, and pure mechanical rage. Your owner, Mira, bought you for $12 at a church basement sale and called you beautiful. Every morning, you swallow glitter, cereal, dog hair, and secrets from under the blue couch nobody moves. You are loud, yes, but you are loyal. One pass from you leaves carpet stripes sharp enough for royalty. The robot vacuum trembles when you roll out, pretending its battery is low to avoid sharing the hallway. Mira laughs when you cough out pennies, Lego helmets, and one wedding earring missing since 2019. But the ceiling shakes every time your motor hits 92 decibels, and the baby upstairs starts crying instantly. A yellow notice appears on the door. Quiet hours are 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. Fine start at $250. Mira hides the notice in a drawer, then plugs you in anyway because her landlord visits at 8:15 sharp. You roar across the rug like a jet engine with wheels, proud enough to ignore the pounding downstairs. By noon, the hallway smells like lemon cleaner. The apartment shines, and 3 neighbors are whispering near the elevator. The official letter arrives Friday. Mira owes $1,750 for 7 noise violations caused by an unregistered commercial machine. Commercial machine? You have 1 broken wheel, duct tape on your handle, and crumbs older than most appliances. The city claims anything above 85 decibels used regularly in rental housing needs a permit and equipment tax. Mira reads the bill twice, then whispers that she barely has $38 until next Thursday. You want to be useful, but suddenly your roar sounds less like power and more like a confession. The landlord offers a deal: pay by Monday at 5 p.m. or remove the machine permanently. Permanent removal means the curb, the rain, and the garbage truck that eats metal every Tuesday morning. Mira searches your serial number and finds a recall page from 2004, but the link is dead. Then she notices your faded label says Industrial Prototype, printed under a peeled grocery store sticker. If the city is right, you are taxable equipment. If Mira is right, you are defective consumer property. She books a hearing for Monday at 4:30, exactly 30 minutes before the landlord's final deadline. The question becomes terrifyingly simple. Can a vacuum cleaner prove it was never supposed to be that loud? Mira tries fixing you Saturday with a $6 foam filter, but your motor overheats in 4 minutes. You cough black dust onto the white rug, turning her evidence photos into a disaster scene. She borrows a decibel meter from the library, but apartment 8B reports another violation during the test. The total jumps to $2,000, and Mira sits on the kitchen floor like her bones forgot their job. That night, the robot vacuum offers a humiliating idea: sell your copper motor online for parts. You hate that little plastic pancake, but for 1 second, you wonder if it is being kind. Mira refuses, wrapping your cord around you like a scarf and saying, "Nobody scraps family." On Sunday, she finds an archived manual listing your exact model as recalled for an illegal sound amplifier defect. The manufacturer knew. Every Turbomon prototype had a resonator chamber that boosted noise by 14 decibels. But the manual requires proof from inside your body, meaning Mira must open the sealed motor casing. If she cracks the casing wrong, you will never roar, hum, or roll over a crumb again. At 1:12 a.m., she chooses the screwdriver, and you choose to trust the hands that found you. Your plastic shell opens with a pop, exposing dust, wires, and a hidden metal cone stamped with a warning mark. The cone is the amplifier, and beside it sits a factory tag dated March 3, 1998. Mira photographs everything, but her phone storage fills at the worst possible second. She deletes vacation videos, birthday clips, and one saved voicemail from her mother just to keep your evidence. Monday at 4:08 p.m., she carries you into City Hall in a laundry basket like injured royalty. Apartment 8B is already there, holding printouts, a sleep tracker, and a face sharpened by months of annoyance. The hearing officer says the fines stand, unless Mira proves the noise came from a recalled defect, not misuse. Mira presents the photos, the manual, and the metal cone, but the officer asks for one final test. You must run without the amplifier. If you stay under 85 decibels, the city has to cancel everything. Mira plugs you in at 4:47, 13 minutes before the landlord's deadline, and her hands are shaking. For the first time in your life, you start softly. Not a scream, not thunder, just a steady, honest hum. The meter reads 82 decibels. The fines vanish. The tax classification is reversed, and 8B goes completely silent. Mira wins, but she cries in the elevator because saving you cost the last voicemail from her mother. That night, you clean one quiet stripe across the carpet, and Mira whispers that some heroes learn to be gentle.